Be that history is becoming very, very focused upon as well. In other words, it's almost as if in going forwards, we also have to be, constantly looking backwards to see what has happened in the past and how what happened in the past is affecting not just us now, but also in terms of the future, particularly in terms of our understanding of many different things. And I think in this respect, the focus on the Tang dynasty, the focus on different aspects of history, whether from India or China or Pakistan or anywhere in the world, is of unique significance to us as we become better educated, more mature, and we think of how Singapore can be going forward. So with that said, and I think with more or less every seat in the House taken, I'm very, very happy to invite our very special speaker, Dr. Libby to address us.
Thank you so much for Kapil for the warm welcome, and then it's my great honor to be here to share with you all. And it's my great honor to be one of the speakers for Wee Kim Wee Center. Today, I'm going to talk about the golden treasure of Singapore, also the radiant gold and silvers in the big Cosmopolitan Tang dynasty. I'm glad all of you come here. And so this group of artifacts, the guild goes so beautiful. They are all founded in the Tang cargo shipwreck. The Tang cargo shipwreck is now housed in our museum, Asian Civilizations Museum. It will be exhibited next year. And I guess some of you has seen the exhibition before. So you guys, anyone seen it? Yeah, I saw some of you. So this group of objects, they are, you can see they have a very interesting design with animals and scrolls. That indeed, the ideas come from the Persia and in effect the whole Tang dynasty. That would be a representative of the Tang kingdom. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 topics. One is the new age of the Cosmopolitan Tang in the late Tang period, which is 9th century. Second, about the competition between regional gold workshops and imperial patronage. Thirdly, about the inspiration of the Tang gold and silver, some from exotic influence, some from its own originality. And the 4th one would be the mass-produced consumer market and how the Tang dynasty and the gold industry. When you look at the map, the Tang kingdom is right here. This is a very special era in the history. The Tang kingdom indeed is the biggest kingdom. The strongest kingdom in Central Asia is in terms of size, it's not the biggest, and it is an openness, inclusiveness, and a very strong era. That's very interesting. They always interact with different types of neighbors. Turk, Tibet, ancient Tibet, India, and Nepal, and also through the sea trade with Southeast Asia and also go to Middle East. So this is the period that through the inland, the Silk Road, also through trading through the sea maritime road, the route that brings out an era, the whole world very dynamic, and just like today, the first we can consider it as a first globalization. And I would like to use some beautiful artifacts to let you know how wonderful the design of the Tang dynasty. And this is the very first, the early to meet Tang dynasty with a mirror. So today, when ladies want to have a makeup, you use a mirror, right? And for the Tang ladies, they are they are very concerned about not just a plain mirror. They focus on the design because that reflects their taste. And also, there's also they enjoy the beauty of the art. You can see there's lots of scroll and animal on it. And this is the design always come from Persia, from Sasanian. I'd like to use another example. This is also a bronze mirror, but with gilt silver. So you can see the animal itself is a golden color, but on a silver inlay. So it is very interesting. You see the horse with wings is a mythical beast, and some phoenix right here. And one particular event become the turning point of the Tang Dynasty, which is Anusan turmoil. In Anusan turmoil, what happened is that that in that period, lots of ancient Chinese they want to take the refugee and then come to the south. And because they don't feel safe in the north, and then they left their home in the north, and then that makes it lasts for 11 years. And when they come to the south, they start have the business and then the trading, and that makes the manufacturing industry in the south become very strong. So. The Anusan, he's a very very close to the emperor, so he always got the tribute, the gift from the emperor, and you can see in some Tang Dynasty text, it talks about he got some gilt gold box and some pintuo is a mother of pearl. So these two examples. This example is from the excavator from Princess Li Chui. She got a mirror with the mother of pearl inlaid and turquoise. And this is a reconstruction of Li Chui, Empress Li Chui. So she can enjoy lots of great, beautiful gold and pendants, and you can see not just her mirror is so beautiful, but also she got many gold personal adornments. And the gold and silver design is not just hanging on metalwork, it's also on lacquer, different types of material, and even on the ceramics also. So this thin gold leaf is like inlaid on the ceramics. What happened between the workshop in Imperial Court and about in southern China? So I would like to use two examples. This beautiful incense burner is grand, it's huge. It was founded in the temple pagoda, Famen Pagoda. If you have visited our recent exhibition at ACM, we got a Tang Dynasty exhibition. There's a pagoda that was in 1981. The pagoda was because of the rain, and then the pagoda collapsed, and the chambers with tons of treasures like exposed. So part of them they are gold and silver works, and they are very important because they have inscription, they have clear dating. When we look at the design, it's very bulky and very strong. Not bulky, very strong. It was made in the Imperial Court. However, when we look at the craftsmanship in details, so this is from the incense burner, and this is from southern China. Was made as a water basin. Two metalwork. They have the birds on it. You can see a pair of Mandarin ducks, they are like depicted in a very refined details. For this one, it's more rough and then more simple. So you can see it's very interesting to notice in the South, in the 9th century, the workshop, the skill and technique of the metalwork workshop in the South even surpassed those in the imperial court. That's a very interesting situation. And the other beautiful box also found in Famen Temple. We can have a look on the lion itself. So this cute cat, fat cat. Do you think it's lion? Yeah. Like it's suppose it's lapping lion and running, and indeed it's flying. It's a wing here. So what happened for this, we call it style in the 9th century, is that fat and then become cute. It's no longer like make you feel frightened. Because lion itself was originally come from like West Asia and transmit to China also. This motif itself. So in the early time, when you copy one century and then copy another century, the motif itself become stiff, become formulated, and it turns out to be the century's style. And one particular thing you need to pay attention. It happens to have some Chinese elements, like the plum blossom pattern. And can you see some tiny punched holes? Yeah, this is the very popular design in the Tang Dynasty, and was once also come from Central Asia. This one is from the Tang cargo. It's one of treasures of Singapore. And these beautiful balls, when you compare two of them, they are very similar and look in different size. Also become a fat cat, like a lion. Yeah, but the sense is they want to depict a lion, but now no longer. The lion, the early Tang people thought of. So they design like it's very beautiful like flower patterns. So I make a comparison. Of course, the proportion is not correct. And you can see the lines very similar. The scroll pattern is similar also. Yeah. And top, yeah. So this is two more, the same box actually. One with the lion, one with a pair of deer. And when you, this is the same material. When you open it, you can see inside how they made the gold and silver box. Indeed, the craftsmanship itself is about hammering. And hammering is also a technique come from the West, because in China the original technique is casting, like bronzes. Yeah, the bronzes itself. The bronzes from China they use casting, and hammering they use sheets of gold or silver and then keep hammering and then extend it. And so you have. Also in the text, the New History of Tang about technique, how the Tang people used those boxes or those metalwork container. Talks about the chemists transform gold powders to medicine, and the gold powder they was used as medicine. And this is the same lion box, the bigger one from Famen Temple. What what talks about is that this is a tribute from a person called Li. He made this box from Jiangliang. Jiangliang is southern China. And for Jingong is for tribute to the emperor. So when they made this kind of boxes, and they will tribute to the emperor and then put it in the storeroom. So in this box, when you open the lid, there's an inscription on it. Very possibly write it in the storeroom, Lai-Pik. So very possibly like this. It is another evidence told us that there was tribute from the south, that when they come to imperial storeroom, and then people write down quickly, make the record, and then put in the storeroom. So some of the metal work, some of the gold and silver, they have engraved characters. Talks about the weight, how heavy they are, and this dish, two dishes also from Tang collection, was supposed the ship was sent from possibly Yangzhou in the southern China, sent it, and then what happened is that when it come to Java Sea, it was sunk, and then all like treasures like now was in Java Sea until 20 years ago. Some people like discovered it. So you can see the size, the measure, and sometimes some marks who made it. So when we read some Tang Dynasty poem, like Wang Jian, this one, 公尺100手, it talks about the golden box, like what they put inside is red snow. Very possibly is a kind of medicine, because these kind of boxes in Tang Dynasty were usually put medicine inside. And then it talks about the decoration of flowers. And then it talks about, there's one line with inscribed character. This is the imperial court sends the gifts to the social elite. Not just the boxes have the inscription, but also there's some inlets with clear inscription, talks about how heavy they are and where they were made. This is lead inlet, scented also from Yangzhou. It's also found in the Tang cargo shipwreck.